What's going on, guys? Insane Pony here. I'm now doing voiceovers for these videos because it's a lot easier. I can speed up the process. I can control the volume output so it's okay and whatnot. And it's just faster and alright general for you guys to watch. I mean, a comment last time suggested that I do this, and I thought it was a genius idea. Now I added my own little twist to it, and what I'm going to do and whatnot, speeding it up like twice times. It's good. I like that idea. But what we're going to talk about today is, now I'm going to use this to talk about stuff. Why I fly around and work on quests and whatnot. I'll talk about the quest here in a second. Is we're going to talk about the 5.2 patch notes for the Shaman, since we're playing a Shaman. It's very interesting in what they do, and I thought it was kind of weird. I mean, I didn't get an overview. I forgot to read the Shaman's patch notes, so this is the first time I'll be reading, and I'll just give my thoughts briefly on them. So let's get started. The first one is Chain Lightning will now deal the same damage to subsequent targets as it does to the first. Now, my character doesn't have Chain Lightning unlocked yet, but we're getting close to that point. That's actually a very good thing, because I know with my Mind Seer is that it doesn't always do the same damage to everyone around, and some will die first, and it kind of makes me upset. I wish they would patch that, but we'll get there. Lava Beam's damage now increases with jumps. Each jump increases damage by 10%. I don't even know what Lava Beam is. I've never played a Shaman before, but that is actually kind of nice. 10% more damage for each jump, so in the second target, you will be getting 20% of the original damage. That's okay with me. Elemental Mastery now has a 90-second cooldown. Was 2 minutes. I can't even express how great that would be. I mean, guys, cooldowns, you take 30 seconds off cooldowns, that can be a life or death situation for most cooldowns. I can just tell you how useful those are. I mean, if you guys don't know already, that if in a patch note you see one of your cooldowns getting reduced and you're like, oh, that's not going to make much of a difference, you're going to find out later it does. It does heavily, because that can actually increase damage output if it's a damaging type of attack. Let's get on the next one. Shamanistic Rage is now available to Elemental Shaman as well as Enhancement Shaman. I don't know what the heck that is. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm sorry, I'm not that good at these patch notes. When it comes to priests, when I do my priest ones, I'm gonna put in a PvP video. I'll talk about priests. I'll go on like hours about priests because I know a lot about them. Same with mages. I know quite a bit about mages too. But conductivity no longer requires the target be within the area of effective healing rain. That must be a healing shaman thing. Still, when we get to level 30, I need you guys to start choosing, how about now, what my second spec's gonna be. And when I get to 25, I need to know what glyphs. I don't care if they're crazy or stupid or not even useful. Just choose me a couple glyphs, minor and major. I will buy them. I got a bunch of money on my other horde characters, which is my hunter and rogue. Ancestral Swiftness now increases spell haste by 5% and melee haste by 10% instead of 5% each. I would have liked that the spell haste be 10% since I'm an elemental shaman, but hey, what you gonna do? Glyph of Purge now adds a 6-second cooldown to Purge. Oh, what was Purge's cooldown? I don't know, like 10, 15 seconds, something like that? I suppose it's useful in PvP. It's like they have or something where they have like a shield buff or something like that, because you can just dispel them. It's pretty nice. Let's go on the next one. Stone Bulk Stone now absorbs 25% more damage. Hey, what you gonna do? That's actually pretty nice, because that's the talent I accidentally chose. That's pretty nice. 25% more damage. That can keep you alive 25% longer, probably. So that's how I look at those. When shields do stuff like that, it's kind of nice. I can't wait to talk about the priests. I'm so happy with some of the stuff, especially in the discipline category with the shields. But anyway, get on to our next one. Where was I? Oh yeah. Primal Earth Elemental and Primal Fire Elemental now deal 20% more damage. Oh, that's gonna be great when I get those guys, because 20% more damage, guys? Who doesn't love more damage? I mean, it's just wonderful. And our next one is Elemental Blast now has a chance to increase the caster's agility for enhancement shamans. I have that ability, but I'm an elemental shaman. I guess it doesn't affect me, but increasing agility is wonderful because it just gives higher crit. And say you're in PvP, right, and the guy just, your normal attacks aren't going to kill him. Say you got that into enhanced agility, and you're like, whack, and then you crit him, and then he dies, and you just laugh. You just laugh and walk away. You're like it, ball. Guys, justice points and heirlooms are super easy to get nowadays. So, here's the deal. I want to vote if you guys want me to put up a trolling video of my shaman blowing the crap out of people off the mountain in Arathi Basin, or when we get to the level Eye of the Storm, I could do another one. Just let me know in the comments. It would be great. Let's see what else we got on there next. Glyph of Flame has been redesigned. The glyph now causes Shaman to heal for 30% of the damage dealt by Flame Shock. That's actually pretty nice. I just say that the main weakness of mages is their inability to heal that much. Cauterize is like their only ability, and if you have the one glyph that I think it's evocation or something like that. I forget what it is. It also causes you to heal, but that's like it. That's all you got. So having an ability to heal is wonderful. That's why I can stay so alive on my priest, because with Shadow Priest I got a lot of healing options, and that's why I always turn the glyph of Dark Binding, because I can use. You know what? I'm going to talk about my priest another time. This is about the shaman. I mean, I don't know. I can prepare for you guys like the ultimate priest guide. I'm a really good shadow priest, and I know what I'm doing. The next glyph the next thing is Unleashed Fury Flame Tongue now increases lightning bolt damage by 20%, was 30%, and lava burst damage by 10%. So they took off 10% damage increase to lightning bolt and gave it to the lava burst. I'm not sure how that's going to be useful at the current moment, but we'll probably get there. Unleashed Fury Flame... Okay, I'm sorry, I just read that one. Flame Shock's duration has increased by 25%. If that means... That can either be a good thing or a bad thing. I haven't checked it out yet. Flame Shock... If the earlier duration was doing... if it's doing the same amount of damage, that's a bad thing. If it's doing more damage, that can be just the same thing. Now, if it's doing twice the amount of damage that it once did, that's actually pretty good. It all depends on the ratios of what each one is individually stated. Now, the next thing is Lava Burst base damage has been reduced by 33%, but now always deals a critical strike when cast on targets affected by Flame Shock, and now deals 50% more damage. So, it's normal damage is reduced by 30%, which is bad, but it always crits. So it's like they're taking 33% damage from the max, and then they're taking 33% damage off, and then you double that because it always crits. And it always crits when cast on targets affected by Flame Shock. It crits when on Flame Shock. And it now deals 50% more damage, which is actually kind of nice. The next thing is Tomatic Restoration no longer allows the shaman to instantly destroy a totem to obtain a full 50% refund on cooldown. Any totems that have been destroyed or replaced behave as if the totem's been activated for 1 second. that's self-explanatory. I don't need to say anything about that. When summoned, the stone ball totem has health equal to 10% of the casting shaman's health. That is actually really nice, because that's not going to make you like, oh, just hit the 5 health totem real quick and knock it down. No, you got to actually damage that thing to bring the shield down. So you have a choice. You either attack the shaman who has the totem up, and you're going to want to hit the shaman because you don't want to focus on the totem, because they're still going to be hitting you while the totem's up. I mean, while they still have that shield. And even when you destroy that, they're still going to have shield after, so it's best to take the shield down first. That is my opinion on that, so that's actually probably really logical in my sense. The talent, Nature's Guardian, now preserves the player's health percentage when its maximum health boosting effect expires. That is incredibly nice. That might be useful one day. I'll have to get to those talents. Ancestral Guidance now copies 60%, was 40% of the amount healed. More healing. Simple? Yeah, simple as that. Conductivity now shares 30%, was 20% of the healing received from Healing Wave, Greater Healing Wave, or Healing Surge. More healing again. That's really nice. It's just good. This is for elemental shamans only. Elemental focus now increases shaman spell damage by 15%. Was 10%. More damage. Yes. Love it. 5% more damage. That's good in my eyes. Shamanism now increases damage of lightning bolt by 70%. Was 50%. Nice. More damage. Again, 20% more damage on lightning bolt, making it stronger. That's why I was killing things so nice with my lightning bolt today. I must have shamanism or something. Enhancement only. Mental quickness now lowers the cost of shocks by 90%. Still lowers the cost of other beneficial instant damaging and tome spells by 75%. Very nice. Spirit Walk now has a 1-minute cooldown. Was 2 minutes. If I believe what Spirit Walk is, that's the one where you can revive yourself or something. Which anyway, guys, that's it for the Shaman patches. I'm really excited about getting to the Priest next time. It makes a lot more sense for the Priest. You'll see how wonderful that Disciplined Priests become, because they got, I noticed it the other day when I was healing and how great it was. As this video is about to the close, I will leave you guys with this, that next week, well, not next week, but this video is coming out on Tuesday. I'm recording it on Monday, obviously. When it comes out on Tuesday, the LFR raids will already be out. I'm doing those. I'm not sure if it's just going to be the first part or it's going to be all 4 parts at once. Whatever it matters is that on the Wednesday after, you're going to get an LFR raid video, because they're really funny, because everyone's so stupid in them, and it's hilarious. And I guess I forgot to talk about the quest or anything like that. I think I should take my PvP videos and use them for patch notes and whatnot, and then take this video and stop talking about the patch notes. I don't know. Ideas, guys. I need ideas for this series. Also, if you guys want to create an awesome background for my channel, feel free to submit it to me in my... Send me a message and submit me like an Imgur link or something like that. It'd be great to look at it. It'd be pretty cool, and if I like it, I will definitely give you guys credit and everything. I'm working on my own intro, but if you guys even come up with an intro, just create a GIF of it, because if you know how to create intros, you're going to know how to create GIFs, and post that on Imgur and send me a link. It's simple as that. I can use everything. It's a matter of I need to start putting more time and effort into my other parts of my channel, like the recording of more PvP videos. I'm gonna do more League videos too. Trying to get Blake and I to do more of the Mario speedrun. If you guys haven't checked out the Mario speedrun, it is a blast. I mean, I sat there, I watched it like 4 times, and I'm the one that did it. And I just found it overly entertaining. I mean, I'm not trying to overly advertise for my own videos, but I found it actually fun. And I usually just watch my videos once as a playback and be like, okay, I'll just put this up. But I've never watched one 4 times before, and it wasn't because I was bored, it's because I really liked it, and I mean, I guess it's giving me some of that nostalgia that I once had. Anyway, guys, as we're approaching the last bit of this video, I know I didn't talk about it very much, so I'm going to give you guys a brief recap. Basically, you go to a secret lab, and this is me talking to Cloud Chaser right there. You want an invite to their guild. And if you guys want an invite to the MLP Alliance, feel free. We're on Greymane. We're always around. We're still growing and whatnot. It's just give me a contact message. Just whisper me. I'm usually on. If not, whisper other members in our guild. Anyway, guys, as I'm taking the screenshot here and we're ending this series, I will see you guys next time with the raids and everything, and have a nice